Okay, we're back live. Got that most of the stuff cleaned up. Getting set up. I'm gonna have a cigarette. We're gonna come back. We're gonna open this box here. See if we can pull anything. Caitlin Clark, and then I do have a special reveal tonight that I received just today. And then I got another poster done, framed. I don't know if you can see that there in the background with a smaller screen, but it looks pretty cool. I got it blinged out a little differently in that frame, a little wider, big old white mat, and then I added a bunch of logo 5x7s around it, and threw my little old Husker tag up top. And then I got Miss Kinley back there behind me when I'm sitting down, leopard print. And I got good old Okies up there with me now. And then show you a little later, and up top I got me and Frank, Big Frank the Tank. I'm a huge fan. That Frank, he's the biggest teddy bear, man. Nicest guy. I was very impressed by his power, and you know, I put my hand on his shoulder when I was there. We were talking, and literally it was like throwing my hand up on a rounded cinder block. And I really am big into the heavyweights and super heavyweights. It's kind of where I started. So yeah, that's really cool. Now though, in this last event I was at the Double Barrel though, it really got my interest a lot more in the lighter weights. FPS, you know. And then seeing Raven back. Raven's a problem. Raven is a problem. Just like Frank's a problem, Raven's a problem. And another problem is Black Larry. He gonna be a problem. That kid's chin and the way he can adjust his strike to however his opponent chooses to hold his head, he's another problem. That's right. I saw some real good stuff there at SFC. I was impressed by a lot of their fighters. And I will do this on here tonight, out loud, at least vocally. You don't need to see my face to do this, because I still got to smoke a cigarette. But I'm going to give a shout out to Amir. And I'm also going to give some love to John. So, you know, Amir and me, in the back, you know, he knows that, I know that. But at this event, it's pretty cool, man. See Amir, see how he was, talk to him, get a chat with him, shake his hand. You know, we both find ourselves in different spots than we were a year ago. So that was really cool. And Amir, shout out. I was really impressed with your slap. Really impressed with your slap. That's the best slap I've ever seen you deliver. It's just too bad it was on John. And we both, all three of us know that. All three of us know that. So, and John, if you're listening anywhere out there, by Monday, Tuesday, your cards will be in the mail. And since they, you know, so long ago, John, I'm just gonna send them. I'll send them all to you. You know, no worries. I'll just you should have 4 coming your way. And it is kind of the old school slap cards that I did. The old school, the very beginning, 2 years ago. So if you remember those, it's going to be more along that line. I'm going to touch up one of them to sharpen it up and fancy it up for you, to make it more towards the level of cards I put out today. Yeah. So everybody, let me smoke a cigarette. We got stuff going. Relax, meditate, get yourself a drink. Like I gotta get my ruby red here. Gotta get the old ruby red. Boom. Gotta get my koozie for my soda. So I pull out the empty. Boom. Girl's got me a can. A can. Let's open this up, take a swig, go have a cigarette. Be back. And let's get a Caitlin Clark colored card tonight. What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? We'll put that guy right there for now. Not a sponsor. Used to be. Cigarette, where you be at? Cigarette. Stick around, hang out. Let's let that room fill up a little bit. Last time was the highest rated time we ever had. Last time, by the end, there was 97 different views that had come in. So let's build on that. And I went from 14 followers to 21. Now I'm telling you the real numbers. Went from 14 to 21. So let's see if we can't boost those followers numbers a little bit. Even if they're bots, let's boost them. I just need to start vaping. Cigarettes get a little harsh. I think I'll probably vape the rest of the night. Woosah. Been a long day. I know everybody in the neighborhood thinks I'm crazy because they keep hearing me talk. And they know nobody's here. And they know nobody's coming. So, I mean, it appears as if I'm talking to myself, which I kind of am, to everybody else, so it adds to the crazy. Even though I am on live on YouTube channel, doing things, it does look a little crazy. Boy, I love these Montego Blues. How about a sponsorship for Montego Blue? I'll take it to back, sponsor. Hell, I'd take an oven cleaner sponsor at this point. Hell yeah. But also, sometimes in life, things are just not meant to be. And you give it all you got, you do the best you can. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. Just, it is what it is. It's life. So then you look at your situation, look around yourself, do some thinking, which I'm still in the process of. Takes me a little longer than others to think. But I've got a lot to process and figure out. What direction and what I'm going to do. Where I'm going to go, if I'm going to stay. I am in a high floating limbo of life currently. 2 weeks before I turn 51. And yes, I can do anything I want. Yeah, well, anything I want. I can't legally work. Once again, I cannot legally work. And it's not because I'm from Iran or anything like that. It's because of physical disabilities. That's why I can't work. I even have a doctor's note. Alright, that sneaky butt's done. Let's get all pretty and let's come in. Let us come in there and let's break some cards. Let's do some reveals. Let's get a Caitlin Clark. Let's get a Caitlin Clark. Brush my pretty white beard. Actually, I should do that on camera. I need a hoodie though. It's chilly. Chilly out there. Let me get a hoodie. Let me grab a hoodie here in the back. It's chilly out there. We're gonna go with the Nate Diaz hoodie tonight. Put my Nate Diaz hoodie on over my Cluck Norris t-shirt. Here we go. Alright. Here we go. Whew! What a day. Even though my times start differently than yours do. What a day. Woo! So here we go with our all black. Boom, bam, bang, boom. Bing, bang, bang, boom. That song. All black. Got my my Lakota tribe made blang. Got the Fred Durst State of Mind tonight. But we are going to do some breaking. We're going to do a reveal. I got a really cool card to reveal. Really cool card. Hey, I think that's the fastest 10 views I ever been. Word. What's up, D? D? I know, D. He ate... Let me get my headphones on. Unbelievable night. But first, hey, hold on. What's up? There we go. That's big pimping. That's how we roll. Because yes, you are in an OG bubble here. A fun OG. And I'm talking OG 1970s, bruh. But yeah, the Apollo 8, $65 worth of groceries in 3 minutes. Here's what we're gonna do though. We're gonna pop off and go like this tonight. Let's just throw on the old Huskers. Yeah. I look good. So does Mario. Because part of Late Night Slap is also the podcast. The CardMan and... ... Mario. We got Slapcock with us again tonight. He's always hanging out, enjoying the show. Right now, Apollo has chose to be outside. He knows he did a no-no. And so, I mean, right when we got home, he went to his bowl. He ate his own food. Drank his water. Not all of it, just some of it. And then he begged me to go outside. So, I let him. I'm not going to be mean to him. I'm just going to be hungry. There we go. Now, our heat tonight on top of... The heat on top of our 2024 retail. Remember, unless it's a power slap, it's a retail. I just retail. And speaking on that, I do have a box of one of the hobby boxes of power slap on its way. There we go, first one of the night. We know the rules. You can burp, but you can't fart. So we've got that on the way. That will be broke sometime next week. Like I said, tonight we have this right here, and then we also have a really special card reveal that we will do at the very end. So, our heat tonight, though, is the bracelet from this last weekend. I got a white one. That was way cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. So that's like the all access wristband. So that was super cool. That's why I got to be up on that platform up top on the wall. So I marked it. That's going in the collection. Thought it would be good heat. So I'll put it back here with the new poster frame and slapcock. And then remember, folks, don't be surprised. If we hit something good, if we hit something big, if we're going large, we also have a party action. That party action is... Ay, 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 ay. Mario loves it. So we party here too. Not only do we relax, good vibes, good times, but we partay. See there? Ruby red squirt right there in that pretty koozie. All right, let's get this storm to dropping some hail. What do you say? All right, okay. Let's make sure. Yep. Okay. Let's crack her open with a knife, and like I always say, my mouse pad is better than yours. Fight me then. Okay. Like to thank the people that are here. If you're already followers, awesome, rad, thank you so much. I mean, we're growing at warp speed. Warp speed. Can't hold us back. But if you haven't followed the channel, follow it. I just got started. We started at 0. And we're going to build up from there. Because that's how you do things. Let's slide this off. Ay, Vern. Watch you use that knife. Híjole. There we go. And then we still got in the back there, we got the pirate. That's a beautiful card. Beautiful card. And then that John Jones UFC glove card. And then you got that Jamar Chase 5-patch rookie auto card, numbered to 10 back there, with a Tyreek Hill flawless auto to 20. And then let us never forget, Fletch lives. Whoopsie, there went my light. There went me, Wolverine, and the light. Me. Oh, drop her down. Wolverine and the light. That's all it was setting up over there. Guess I should have left Chevy where he was. Fletch was holding it down, man. Fletch was doing a job. I messed it up. Okay, so let's do this then. Put our penny sleeves on top there for weight. Boom. They don't call me the dumbest man in America for nothing. It's well earned. There we go. Get me and Ron back over there. Okay, so I say let's open this tin. Come on, Chevy. Come on, Fletch. Come on, Iceman. There we go. Let's do this real quick. Let's do something. Fire. Here we go. We got some white sage here. Let us cleanse the cards. Get a good aura going in here. Uh-oh. Did you run out on me, PBR? I ran out of PBR. I ran out of it. Oh, but then when you run out of your PBR, oh, I'm just dropping crap everywhere. What a day. So, and then there goes the camera. What? Hey, yo, are you drunk, bro? Are you drunk? What's your deal? Dang. Okay, so let's get this started again. We got Chevy warming her up. Getting ready for a big hit in this break. There we go. When you run out of PBR, you grab a Schlitz. I mean a Bic. There we go. Let's get a little bit of that going here. There it is. And actually, I do believe when you do, there's a ritual where you do east, west, north, south, around, smudge. Let's go. Now watch. There's gonna be we got a hit going now. All this business, definite hit coming our way. All right, let's go. After a drink. Oh, I grabbed my opener. I was thinking blaster box, so I grabbed my knife. Yeah, wrong one. Don't need it. It's got a lid. Smell that sage. Listen to that. Tribal Native American music. Native to this land right here where I'm sitting. Right here on the old Oregon Trail. Let's go. What do you say? Come on, Caitlin. When I taught piano, I had one of my best students I ever had. Her name was Caitlin. She was rad. She had a huge performance. Killed it. Or unalived it, I guess I have to say here. Is she in there? Is she in there? We're gonna find out. I like this chase. It's a lot of fun. That's the reason for me to break. Are just certain chases for certain cards. Like I heard, because we were doing the Garbage Pail Kids, and I had two blasters, and I opened one the other night, and they kept telling me, get the Santa Claus, get the Santa Claus. I got to move that picture because Lex is saying stuff. Up to 23, boom, look at us, look at us, look at us. Oh yeah, there ain't no negativity here, Lex. I go through my moments, and I deal with them with my two compadres. And then I get my mind right, focus on what I have to do, and when I focus and I know I have to do something, I know I need to do it with a positive attitude. Nobody wants to hear about wham, 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 cry, cry. Nobody wants to hear that. Ooh, the demons. Deal with the demons. See, now my friends here, they love horror movies. My two best friends, they love horror movies. So that's where that demons word came out. Ooh, yeah, yeah. There we go. Tell you, them Native Americans, They were the ones that had it down. They had it right. What a great way to live. In harmony and in tune with Mother Earth. Who are we in harmony and in tune with now? TikTok? TikTok. We're up to 23 followers. We gained 2 followers tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey Lex, I didn't tell you that. Maybe you heard it earlier. Last night or 2 nights ago, on my my novel that I did, we had by the time I shut down the in stream, 97 was the number. We hit 97. Now, I love the analytics on that. When you're at 20 followers, 23 followers, and then you look at the people up on that have been there through the night, and it's at 97. That's pretty good. I accept haters also. Because I will make you into a positive, loving, kind person by the time you leave. Because it's all about happy vibes. Bob Ross. Happy little cards. Happy little cards. I grew up watching PBS, bruh. With my guy. Him and his squirrel. And his squirrel went bye-bye. Yes. And he told us all about it. I kind of grew up with Mr. Rogers, too. Look at that. Mr. Rogers and Bob Ross. What a combo. And my old man. Word. Let's see what we got here first. Here's our first card of the night. First card on this break. The Knight of Apollo. It's a coach card. But once again, it's Cheryl Miller. Cheryl Miller, who would have been drafted ahead of her brother in the NBA. That's actually back when, like I said, there is no women's basketball league. And she was the first one they actually, scouts and everything, they thought she was going to be good enough that she could compete in the NBA against the men. For sure, for sure. But then, when he played, because I was a Jordan fan, period, Bulls fan, Jordan fan, Wizards fan, Jordan fan. So I didn't like Reggie. Here's the thing. Michael did all his stuff away from cameras usually. And a lot of them guys in the 80s and 90s, everything they did was just boom on camera. And everything Reggie did was, he was a jerkhole. I think that's a good YouTube word, right? Jerkhole. But yeah, I never liked Reggie. But I did respect that team. Remember, that's the team that ended up in the stands against the Pistons. Fists flying, beers everywhere, babies crying, dogs running. What do we got next? Not a rookie card. Alyssa Clark. Alright, I am not impressed with my first 2 here tonight. Biggity, biggity, biggity boo, biggity bang, biggity bang. Let's have a reason to pull out that mini KA. I know, just following rules. Again, not a rookie. Not a rookie card. So really, the best card we've gotten so far is Coach Miller. But we've got a flash coming up. This is a flash. You see that right there? Now, I think, aren't the rookie cards on these in the top right? Or are they in that bottom center above the name? Come on, be something good. It is not a rookie. And with the flash on that, Crystal. This is Rodney Dangerfield's daughter. Remember comedian? Actually, it's his granddaughter. Remember Rodney Dangerfield? Yeah. Hey, can't get no respect over here. Hey. Every joke he ever had today would be unacceptable to some. Hey, what's it take for a guy to get some respect over here? So we got a flash. Not a good first pack to start, I will admit. Not a good, but at least I know I got something great to show at the end. So let's go with the bottom pack. We're going to mix it up here. Mix up the mojo. Mix up the mojo. Good mojo. Good mojo. Happy. Let's go. Let's go. And once again, what I do here is I just open cards, open things, and show them. And if I see something that's really wrong with them, then we'll start talking about like certain things with cards and grading cards and PSA and that sort of thing. But this is not a spot to buy to buy in for a card. Now, hey, here's the deal though. If you do see a card you like, mention it in the comments, and I can make sure it gets on my eBay, and then get you on over there, and then you can get that card off the eBay, because I do have an eBay, which is the CardMan Vern White. I think it's just the CardMan Vern White. That's my store. So go look for it on eBay. And if there's something you like here, let me know, and I can figure out how to get it to you. Unless it's my girl. Nobody gets Caitlin. And I've been hanging on to Angel Reese's too. Even though she's been kind of a dip poo-poo lately. There we go with another vet. I think we pulled her the other night, Lisa Leslie. Man, this is some good jams. Good stuff. Oops, something happened. There we go. Something happened there with the mic. Got shut down there. There we go. We got it fixed. A lot of weird stuff going on with my technology. Like that live I went to and did. And every time I said something that a person might not like, I got shut down. Well, yeah, we forgot the forehead thing. We're good with foreheads, aren't we? So let's get back into that. I'm not on the WNBA. I'm good with Caitlin Clark's forehead, but I don't know anybody else's forehead. But we start getting into some baseball, some football, basketball, little basketball. I'm not that good at basketball. But for sure, baseball and football. We start looking at that forehead, and UFC. Pretty good with UFC, MMA stuff. Oh, here we go. I almost opened that pack like I always do when I open a pack when I got one going. Ooh, I think we might have some color here. Maybe. There we go. It's green though. It's gonna be somebody from the Seattle team. Oh my word. See? Positive vibes, good vibes.
Hit your frequency. You can see things, feel things, know things before you even know them. Just by hints and clues of what's around you, what you see, your environment. Boom, right there was proof. Oh yeah, it's can't pronounce it. There you go. All right, let's get something. There's only two things that are good though to me. That's why it's interesting that I get these. But it's the hunt. Okay, so you got like 4 packs, 4 cards per pack. You got 16 bullets. It's the hunt. Now here we go. Here's a holo. Or a prism, excuse me. No, she doesn't have one with a headband. I was thinking it was Reese, but she doesn't have one with a headband. That's a cool, nice, clean card, though. Let's look at it flat. Let's check it out flat. Looks pretty good. Looks like the blade was good on this sheet of cards. Might be a little heavy top to low, but pretty good card. D begin getting some cards for sure. Okay, open this pack here. Hey, we're on lucky number 13. 13 on a church night. 13 on a church night. It's Wednesday church night. For those that go to church, which is all good. It's all good for you, for sure. I really dig, I guess I wouldn't say beliefs. What I dig are connections, frequencies, vibrations, because it's real. And if your environment's positive, the people around you are positive, you're positive. No matter, even if life is, oh, somebody just saw that card, so I'm gonna look. Is it gonna be Brittany? Is that a Brittany Griner card? For real, is it a Brittany Griner card? Did anybody see that? All right, but you know, you stay positive. Make sure you keep yourself in a positive environment where there's positive people making positive, good choices, doing positive, good things. Here we go, first card. You know what? There hasn't been one rookie yet. That's kind of unusual. Usually you get at least some poopy rookies in there. Haven't even had a poopy rookie. It's alright. We still got the big finish. We got the kaboom firecracker back here. I haven't even seen it yet. Nope. I save it for everybody else too. Oh, so relaxed, bro. So relaxed. There's our select. Whoop, 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 whoop. There she is, huh? That's what I said, Griner. I bet she could whoop my ass. Dang. Nope. I just give her a kind hello and wave and go about my business. Because that's the one woman that can whoop. You know what? That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. I want to see some of these WNBA. No numbered either, D. No numbered to nothing, man. Nothing. Just that flash and that's it. This has not been a good 10 to this point. Yet we've got 3 cards in a pack left. Not a good 10. But you get to, draw 2 or 3 players to make it a good 10. That's it. Dang, them Native Americans had it down good. Stupid white people. Anglo-Saxons. Here we go. Here we got another insert at least. Now let's see if we can pull some magic here. Here we go. Look at this. All right. Here's a chance. We got a chance. Because, no, we don't. Fever is usually red. But maybe. Come on. Would there be a rookie? There'd have to be, but where would it be? Nope, that's blonde hair, not the forehead we want. But it is a rookie. There's where they keep the rookies. That's our first rookie card tonight. And the girls would know more than I do on her ability. No numbered. It's funny, I mean, I'm Pole Blaster UFC, and like there's two numbered cards right there. And that was all out of the same blaster. Alright, come on. Let's go. Let's get this. Final card. Some kind of insert. Okay. A little different, looks like. Unstoppable insert. I do not see an RC anywhere, but that's the first. That's the first select unstoppable card I pulled. That's interesting. The back, now the back is cool. Behind her makes that a decently cool card. Okay. Jewel Lloyd. Back's cool on that card. I like that back. Now, centering's hard to tell on that back. Just because of the layout and how they have it. But it is heavy. I'm going to say heavy on the right. Heavy right to left. But yeah, that is kind of a cool insert. All right, we're down. Last pack magic. Before. The big show tonight. The big show. The big show. That's right. Got him. Oh no, Slapcock's down. Slapcock's down. Uh-oh. Must have had a ricochet. Brink is good. Okay, well that's good. Which one was Brink? Oh, there you go. The rookie. Okay, so that's good. That's good for you two. Did I miss a card in there? Was there a double stacker? No. So that's good. We'll get her. Good player. Okay, so we did learn also now tonight, all together on this channel, that if we don't know about the WNBA, which I don't, I just am on my chase and hunt. But Cameron Brink, rookie card. Cameron Brink is a good player. And really, actually, I mean, more people need to start watching that WNBA because, I mean, it feels like they're getting faster. Definitely now with Caitlin Clark, they're getting pushed to get so much better. That's why Reese is whining so bad right now on the social media. She's gonna leave the country. Wah wah wah. She should have more money. Wah wah wah. I love hearing it when people that have a lot of money think they should have more. Because I don't care about money. I care about experiences, connections, good positive vibes, frequencies, health, well-being, Mother Earth. As I travel around the nation here over the last year and a half, meeting the different people and learning different things and seeing all the different stuff I've seen. And it's been from coast to coast. Different spots in the Midwest, a little down south, getting closer to the south. Last pack magic is right, Lex. Last pack magic. Let's go. Hey, you know what? Anybody that hates on the WNBA or why is he breaking WNBA? Blah, blah, blah. There you go. Visit that. Because there's some good players. And if you do pull a really good Caitlin Clark card, there's good value. That's why. So if you're hating on the WNBA cards right now in life, you're just being ignorant. And think about there's so many fewer players in that league than other leagues. You know, you look at baseball and football and all the players they have and all the different good players they have, right? Because they really support those sports. They put money behind those sports, which causes the athletes to really excel and be better. But you know what? Do they do that at the WNBA? I'll bet you there's at least a couple Uber drivers that play in the WNBA. Oh, I'd almost be willing to bet. I'll bet my bank account on it. There's at least 2 Uber drivers that play in the WNBA. Who wants in on that? You lose, I get your bank account. Ugh. Such a bad set of cards here. Or bad 4 packs. Dang. Nada. Neesh. Happy vibes, good vibes. Throw us some Caitlin Clark. Let's go. And you gotta remember we're upside down. We don't have to. I do. Now, anybody that's still here listening, if you've not hit, that could be nope, it's not. If please give me a follow. so that way I can get these numbers built up here as we're working to build up numbers. Now that's a weird card. The floor being like that. And I'll be honest, I really don't like this set. You know, I really don't. But might not like sitting out in the woods in the cold, up in a tree stand, smelling like deer urine. But you do it because of the hunt, right? That's a lot more suffering than me just not liking the cards for my hunt. Word. You can get all philosophical up in here if you want. Love it. Upside down, turn over. Now, I do know that this last card is color. We did save we got the last pack for at least a chance of the magic. Because there's some good color underneath that tiger pad. We got it right side up. Let's see. Let's look at this forehead. Let's look at this forehead. Nope. Because it has a headband. She doesn't wear a headband. Dang it. And really, we pulled one rookie. One. Somebody was mad that day when they put them 4-packs in that tin. They're like, I hate whoever buys this tin, so I'm going to put these 4-packs in there. Because they are horrible. So, we've ended up with a Cameron Brink. And then I liked the background of this insert. Like that background behind her there. And then we got the Beast Brittany Griner. I mean, that's got to be at least $3 for all them cards together. I mean, look at that stack. That's got to be at least $3. Come on now. At least. So we got this rookie here. Go ahead. Let's do this. We haven't done this tonight for any of the viewers or anybody that watches. We're going to put a penny sleeve on. Slider in there. And really, I should be doing that with every card I pull at least. Oh, these are them dang small ones. They're not the loose ones. The cards. Stupid foil cards and these. There we go. There might be some on the bottom that aren't like, don't, they're like that. Well, I'm not putting those on then. I'll just set her over here. Now, there are some penny sleeves out there that they only really take the paper cards. You know, your Topps, your Major League Baseball Topps Series 1 base set paper cards. Or what was the one I broke? There's just some that are thinner that go in those just fine, but there's also just regular, what are they, the same brand as those I was using last night. I ran out of those though because I love them so much. Yeah, I know, I ran out, Lex. I ran out. I used a bunch of them on that second GPK blaster. Because there's a... okay, Lex, see if you can answer this. Yeah, there you go. It makes sense. Made for Pokemon. That makes sense. So I bought the wrong penny sleeves that day. Stupid. And they're everywhere's out of those ones that we love, those fitted card sleeves that we've just kind of discovered. I actually I gave a whole box of those away when I was in Branson to a new friend, FPS. He had something for me, so I put it in that. FPS had something for me. That was rad. Okay, anybody says, here's our best color of the night. Okay, we do have a red. Now that would be cool. That would be a color match. That would be a color match. Because the Iowa Fever, yes, that would be a color match. So, come on. We've got a red cracked ice. A red cracked ice to start. What do you say, Mario? Oh, sorry, Mario said take a drink. You'll get yours in a bit, Mod. Okay. And it's one of those inserts. Let's go slower. Nope. I think it's a blonde head. Either that or we've got somebody with a headband on. Nope. That's a blonde headed. It's going to be, is it the Sparks? Is that what's in LA? I think it's a Sparks player. It's not a rookie. Not numbered. Madden Shegrist. Playing for the Wings. And I guess that's not in LA. They're not in LA. I mean, it's a really cool card. Just the wrong player. If had been a Caitlyn on that, that's the hunt right there. That's the hunt right there. You know? Hey, Lex, in that set, okay, of the GPK, I got the one of the diaper guy with all the arrows, only stuff's coming out. That's that one where it's coming out, making a pool behind him. I got that card. We did pull the Santa out of the GPK. One, not the Santa, because the Santa is actually the Santa, and it's just like a big head of his. Almost looks like a art drawn card. But I pulled one of the Santa off inserts that was silver lava. But there's a card called the Batty Matty. Do you know what I'm talking about, Lex? I'll start opening this. Because the Batty Matty card I drew, okay, it was of the baby with the stork, right? Baby in the diaper with the stork. Getting the ride, and then this on this card in GPK Chrome, you know, yeah, she's pulling that leg off, okay? Then now there's another Batty Matty though. What's the other Batty Matty, Lex? Do you know? Because I pulled it, and that's why I'm asking if you know. And it's so much different than the other Batty Matty card. See, talk about every kind of card here. Because as I'm talking here, what I'm talking about, so you don't have to wait while me and Lex are having this conversation, is the other. I'm gonna get them right now. Hold on. I'm getting them right now. They're just in the living room. I want to show you them because it was just such a shock at the difference of the two cards with the same name. Hold on. I knew I should have brought those in here. What a
What a crappy. Those cards were bad. Blech. But I do want to show you this. Here we go, Lex and D, since you're with me. Here, let's just look. Here we go. These are the ones that I sleeved up. I don't know why. Here you go. We're just going to go through this, and then we'll do the big shebang afterwards. But look at, I got it right on top, too. The one I was questioning about. Okay. Stay there, tripod. That's what every guy says. I'm a tripod. Nah, you're not. Alright, so here, look, check this out. Right? So I pulled the stork. We're pulling the leg off, right? Batty Matty. Here it is. Check this. And it's sister card, Bratty Matty. What do you think, Lex? And then I got a couple more I want to show you. That I found pretty interesting myself. Okay, let's see here. We got so the devil here. That's the refractor. So that's the where are they now? So what that means is then what you're telling me is this is Bratty Matty, right? Ooh, I'm good. I'm a stork. I'm alive. It's all awesome. But then what you're telling me is if it's a where are they now card, that means Bratty Matty died. What happened to Bratty Matty? Because look, even there's no showing of a stork in this one. Oh, she ate it. Look. She ate the stork. So that tells the story right there. There's your story. Here's a story about these two cards. Oh, we'll wait on that W. So we're alive. We're alive here. Woohoo, this is my life. But I'm flying around. I'm going to my home. But I'm a little hungry. And there ain't no milk up on this flight. Oh, I think I'll just eat what's flying me. So this is the start. See the bird's like, you're the first one that's ever done that to me. So then on the way, it eats the bird. And look how fat Bratty Matty got. Look at them fat legs, feathers flying down, chewing on that last leg. But here's the deal. What's holding her up? The devil. Okay, so look for a W. Where would I look for the W at? Is there a way by the number? See, I can't read those, but this is like the back of the puzzles. And they're the exact same. Oh yeah, up in that corner. Darn it, they got them so dark. You'll have to look at them when you get here. Closer. But here, I want to show you some more too.
like this pair that I was able to. And this is all out of just 2 blasters. See, and here's one of those sleeves that you're talking about. I used them all up. But this is like it's got the gold background, and it's got the lava. And this is the character that's on that's like the main guy from the beginning, I think. And then I got, that's the refractor insert. That's after he gets, okay, look at this. Yes, it is a Where Are They Now? This is so awesome. These tell stories. So here he is getting all bent over and shot in his diaper with arrows, right? Because he had a full diaper. Then he heads over when everybody leaves. He pulls out the arrows and starts leaking out. Word. Okay, then this was one of my favorite cards I did pull out of this. Okay, so she says, ones with R before the number are art by Rory cards. Retail exclusives technically, but not worth much still, unfortunately. I don't care about the value. I like the coolness of the card. Like this. This is one of the favorite ones I pulled. There's a couple in here. Savage Sam. So, and I loved Macho Man Randy Savage. So I dig this card. Cool card. No, I didn't get anything numbered. And I got a couple that had like a different back that just was all a phrase. Now here comes, I kept getting these. There's 3 of these, and they're all different. 1, 2. Okay, so this one right here, that's a Music Awards card. Okay, so this is a Music Awards card. That's why, so it's a trophy. That's why he's standing up on that platform. He's actually a trophy. So that's the award. It's actually him. Okay, so now check out this set. This set of 3. Let me get this all. There we go. Check this out. This is awesome. So I got this, right? Vincent Van Gogh. And I cut cards and stuff, and look, he's got scissors, and he's an artist. So I was like, that's pretty cool. And then once again, there's the back of this one. Okay. Then I pull this guy. Vincent Van Gogh once again. There's the numbers Lex talks about. Can't really see him right there. Okay. Now, but I can't figure out the stages here. Because then I got this one, which is modern art. So we got 2 Vincent Van Goghs. So this is the Where Are They Now one, part of that. And this is when he was getting started, it appears. Either that or this is afterwards. This is Where Is He Going? Okay. This is, yeah. So he goes from just simply cutting his ear off, right? And then the Where Are They Now? I believe this is a Where Are They Now lava. Well, he decides to cut off his face. So these are the first cards, and then this is the Where Are They Now. I'm so glad I learned that. But you were saying something about look for a C last night too, or the other night. Clark Kent. And you know what? I've never pulled... Ooh, I might have got a Nat Nerd. I might have got a Nat Nerd in this whole stack. I can't remember. Here was another one of my favorite cards I pulled. It's on the box too. Screwball Lou in the lava. And only because I love baseball. This is Series 7. Clark Kent and Nat Nerd are only in Series 5. So I do not have one of those. I did have a nice Dave. That's what I have a nice Dave. And there's a couple backs I want to show you too. I can't remember which ones. We got the Have a Nice Dave card. I got a buddy named Dave. And that's kind of a cool card. The happy face and everything. And that's the back. Clark Kent. Now I'm gonna have to get me one. Just cause sounds cool. Now look, this is the refractor. And I think this is off the. This is kind of based off the old atom bomb, maybe. But this is the refractor. So where are they now? Blasted Billy B. That had the puzzle back. Then check this out, Lex. This is one of the cool things too about what I've pulled here. Okay, first off, I did see a version of this card on eBay that seemed like somebody wanted that there. That's why. Yeah, Adam Bob is the most popular character in GPK. And I can honestly say I never bought any GPK cards until I met a couple people. And here's the thing, if you start learning a little bit more about like the cards you're opening, you're collecting, and expand it and actually learn, it becomes more fun. The hobby, that's the hobby. Yeah, see? It's a lot. Lex just said it's a lot to learn, as you can tell. There's so much to it. You know, I mean, so much more than just pulling it out, looking at it, and sending it to PSA and hoping you're going to make millions of dollars. There's a serious love and passion behind collecting cards, you know, and the cards you collect. And like this is getting cooler because I mean I'm starting to understand more. Like but here's something that I think is really cool too. This was very interesting to me. Both Haley Comet cards. You see why that's interesting to me, Lex? I mean, Andy. I mean, this card's just so like perfect. And then this one, that man was jacked. You need to see their dermatologist. Bad. Or at least go on Dr. Pimple Popper. One or the other. Because his twin be looking pretty darn smooth. But yeah. That's why it's late night slap. It's like, okay, here she goes. It's like your ray gun card. I do have a ray gun card from Series 1. Or 2. Okay, so she says it's Series 2 that I have. Only find in original Series 2. Like the paper like I have. I don't have the Chrome series of it. The original artwork from the 80s that came out in the 2000s. And that's being reprinted, some of it now, right? Into Chrome. I got a few more over here that. Like, here you go. This interested me, and it's a card I really liked too. Also because it reminded me of a certain somebody. Who's that card remind you guys of? For me, it was Prince. That's cool though. Take those 80 cards and make them chrome. This is a super cool card. But except look at the name. We actually have a band here in town where I live, where you can play at 5 or 6 bars maybe. You're doing good if you got 100 people. Doing good if you got 25 sometimes. But we have a band named Roger Dodger. Look, when doves fly. Now look though. That actually says Music Awards on it. The other two didn't. They had that other one. It's the Garbage Music Prince card. Oh, I love it. I actually love this card. There's another one that takes you back to your childhood if you're from my era. Let's go crazy. Ooh. That dude was a genius. He got unalived. But he was so smart. Such a musical genius in connection with the frequencies on the earth and all that stuff. People might think I'm stupid and crazy, but they can. I don't care. Man, there's a lot of this vomit chick, too. Barfin' Barbara. I think it was Vomit Vanessa. GPK is really fun. You're right. See, here's another card I liked. And I don't know why. Yes, I do. Because it was another Music Awards card. Well, I couldn't connect the dots on this one. Unless it's a Justin Timberlake. Because it was Cave, Jock, Justin. Oh, not Bieber. If that's Bieber card, that's horrible. You just did Bieber dirty, GPK, if that's what it is. I don't know. I think I do like some of your horror GPKs. It is Justin Timberlake. Okay, then that's all right. Pick on Justin Timberlake right now all you want. That's cool. Thank you for being here, Lex. Explaining some of this stuff to me. It makes this more fun. See, here's another blasted Billy B. This was an interesting card. Darn near said the card man. But it just says, cut up, Carmen. Ian Sink for that artwork. And really, the artwork takes you back to your childhood. At least for me it does. I remember seeing these at school. No, I also remember I was not allowed to buy these. We knew they existed. I mean, literally, I was not allowed to buy Garbage Pail Kid cards. I also couldn't buy Mad magazines. Just facts. So, like, I never was able... And here's how you be cool when you're a kid, right? You be cool by hating the things that you're not allowed to get. Or calling them stupid or dumb. When really, it's just that there's rules. There's rules, and you can't... At least in my house, there were rules. It might have been a little different than rules in the majority of Americans' homes. But there were rules, and they were followed. I followed them. Until I got smart. Now then, we also pulled... Here's that Santa. And like I said, the real Santa that's big, though, is the one that is the big head of Santa Claus. The bigger head picture of him. But it was still cool that, after just 2 blasters, And I actually did get a Santa card of some kind. Because that's what we were cheering on the other night when I was opening. I noticed, now if you get an all orange, just no silver border, I think it's all orange and possibly numbered. That, you know, that's also a good card if it's all orange and numbered. Oh, is he? I want that card. See, here's the one that I thought was pretty cool, I guess, because I got it in the top loader. But that's that lava again. Joy Prey. See, now here's the thing that you talk about with different names. Same design. Right here it is for us. Reptilian Lillian. And then we've got the J Prey. I be praying too, Jay. Your eyeball's about to get fanged out. Dang. Let's get it. And then there's a couple of these. I pulled these two are the same. I think exact same. Or they get different names. Same card. Then I hate this card. I do. I don't like that design. And also the one where the guy is pulling out his eyeballs like his binoculars. I don't like that card very much. This is a weird card to me. And there's a lot of people asking way too much for the stuff they got on these cards on eBay. Ma'am, lady, woman, little sis. I mean, there's that's what I say. Everybody's got to realize what they really have. Quit thinking everything they have is, it's only that valuable to you. When you're marking them up and selling them like that. That's why the weirder, okay, Lex says the weirder the art is from the 80s, in my opinion, they pay better artists now and the artwork is much better on cards. Yeah, you're right, it is. The artwork is amazing. And it does take you back, it takes me back to my childhood with like I get to hold them and watch them and look at them, open them. Something I couldn't do as a kid. Because it was going to poison my mind. But yeah, my family's full of alcoholics, and that's okay. Hypocrisy. All the hypocrisies. But that's life. Life is a bundle of hypocrisy. And you just happily swim upstream and find your way through it. Happenstance. So, let's end with our big finale. I did like pulling out the Garbage Pail Kid cards and sharing them with you. That was fun. Ooh, I would probably, if they had, yeah, because I have some of the, yeah, that's what we're doing right now, Lex. Here we go. Okay, it is a Beckett graded card. Yes. 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 What did you think I was cutting, Lex? I'm taking a break from that. No. But this wasn't fake in these days. Did you see him get thrown off a cage that was at least 20 feet off the ground? And Undertaker threw him off. Oh, we're cutting the stream off. No. But Undertaker threw him off. Now, see, that's the thing. That's the full circle about this card. And I was able to get it with an autograph on it. Is what other card... What did I trade Tio for? Right? I traded Tio for that... I think, what do they call it? Stage level... refractored... Undertaker card. What better pairing to have with that Undertaker card? No, there's no auto on the Undertaker. No auto on it. Now, Tio has the auto still. But I got the other one that was graded, I think that was one that was graded a 10. And it was like the refractor, and it had him kneeling down with his huge pose. Did he sell his auto? Yeah. Well, I'm glad what I got from him, because I love that card. And it's perfect to go along with Mick Foley. The Undertaker card that is graded. I think that one was by PSA though. And then we've got the Beckett Mick Foley with Sacco. So Mankind, which is his mat name. And then I also just made the Dude Love stuff, right? Yeah, you know, here's your, I mean, I didn't make this, but here's the card I got to go along with my Dude Love. Because really, the Dude Love art card I made is bomb. You know, to be honest anymore, every single card I make is bomb. I'm good at what I do. I've just had to go back a little bit to building up PC things. Because people don't want to pay for what I do. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm still fat. Don't care. Got a roof. Got Apollo. He's outside because he ate all my groceries. Unbelievable. I can believe it. $60 for groceries. Ugh. But we were able to see some Garbage Pail Kids. We were able to see some really bad WNBA cards tonight. And we had the card reveal of the Mick Foley or Mankind. I like the fact that he has Sacco on with him. But yeah, what a peaceful, happy break. I'll let him in as soon as we're done here, for sure. He never stays outside, ever. Ever. That's why I don't understand why he gets so naughty sometimes. I told him tonight, I'm like, Apollo, you're acting like you're entitled. Like everything is yours. And you get first dibs on everything and nothing's mine. So, see, that's the problem. My dog's an alpha, and I'm a sigma. That's me and my dog's issue. I'd be an alpha if I wanted, but that would be a choice. When I'm naturally a sigma, and I'd just be that. A lot of people need to learn about those kinds of things that I talk about. Because just learning about your own human body. Just learning about your own energies, how we work, how our brains work. So many smart people are idiots. It's sad. Look into yourself before you ever look at somebody else. Always remember that. Look at yourself before you ever look or say anything about anybody else. Be positive. Find your happy every day. Find one happy thing. One. And let that be the thing that at least carries you through the day till the next sunrise, and you find your next happy. There's happy in every day. Too many want to focus on the misery and the wah-wah of every day. I do. I do it privately. But in those same days, I'm also able to find happy. Be happy. Do happy things. Wasn't the happiest of days for me. There's people that know that. But what's happened tonight? Happy. Right before I got on, you think I was happy that my dog ate $60 worth of my groceries that I just had to throw away? That didn't feel very good. And that was right before the break. But it's just life. And you can either sit around and whine about life, or you can just accept it. Accept it. Accept it. We've now gone from the whole break thing into the CardMan and Mario Slapcock. Even got a little Jordan over here. But there needs to be more kindness. There needs to be more happiness. Because it's out there, and that's positive energy. You know, the judgments, the anger, that's negative energy. And that also gets put out there. We're batteries. We put all of it out there. So even somebody, when they're faking good, you can feel the bad. But that's what's oozing out of them. Their mouth is good. Their wallet's good. But their aura is bad. On the inside, they're bad. And you separate yourself from those types of things, situations, and people. And you find you're happy. Because those kinds of people can block you from finding you're happy. They can block you from seeing, they can blind you from seeing any happy, even though there is happy. So every day, Mario says, go find your happy. One happy a day. That's it. That's all you need. And you need a shower, and you need a toilet, and you need some grub. But other than that, nothing else. Have a good night, everybody. Be well. I'll find a reason to come back tomorrow. Word. You always find the happy eventually. It's right around the corner. If it ain't around that corner, it'll be around the next one. You're stronger than you think you are. Trust me. Keep going, everybody. Come back, see me. Hit a follow, hit a like, whatever. Don't. I'm going to be happy either way. Deuces. Mario says bye. Slapcock. He's crying, but he'll be alright. Time to let Apollo in and watch a movie with my boy. You guys have a good night. Thank you.